another episode of Designer Girls Project. My name is Addison Proney. I'm with 5 girls who have started their fashion designing career. Can you tell the audience your names?
Jayla, Khalees, Shiva, Layla, Hannah.
Since you have all been a part of Designer Kids Project for a while, I'm sure you guys have learned a lot about fashion designing. I understand that years ago, schools used to teach kids how to sew. Now they've taken that out of school, so most kids won't learn how to sew unless somebody teaches them. Girls have had the opportunity to learn how to sew in this program. That's got to be amazing. How many pieces did you make through the program?
I made 1. I've made 4, and actually I'm about to make 5. I made 2.
2.
Four.
Tell us a little bit about the outfit you recently created.
The outfit I recently created, it's a red dress. It's like a crop top, but you still can't see your stomach. It's still covered. It's like a 2-piece. It's a short skirt and it's red and it has like the patterns are like flowers and stuff. And then the top is cut off, but it's still covered with a little piece.
Well, my dress, my dress is a classy, soft iridescent. It has a soft iridescent reflection, and you have your top, and with a removable skirt around another skirt. It's sheer around, the original skirt, and then you have the top looks like this.
Mine is a jumpsuit, which is a bedazzle on the neckline, and also it's a detachable train with bedazzle on the stomach.
Mine is more of a pencil dress. It's like really skinny and it fits really well. And the side, it's not detachable, but there is a like lace train that goes like this. And yeah, and then it's like heart shaped, and the shoulders are off.
Mine's kind of like the shoulder off and then that circle one place. It's literally right here has a jacket. The jacket is made out of sequins right here, and then over the dress right here is made out of this.
What would you say it's like using a sewing machine?
Using a sewing machine is actually fun because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm actually doing this and you're not like literally watching TV and doing it. So it's fun for me.
I'd say it's easy and fun because all you have to do is, just keep your stitching straight and make sure that it looks good.
For me, using a sewing machine, it's not hard, but it's not easy at the same time because like when I still go on a sewing machine, there's still things on there I still don't know how to do, but it's more so easy because I'm used to it now. I know how to work it.
It's really simple to me because all you really have to do is glide your fingers a certain way and move a certain way so that you can stitch straight instead of cutting.
For me, it's kind of dangerous. My thoughts were in the beginning was breaking through my fingernail, but now I just stopped thinking about that and did it.
Describe what you were feeling when your outfit was completely done, and what are your plans you have for it in the future?
Well, I might want to sell it for a couple of dollars, But my thing with the dresses, I really like how it came out and I planned it, even though like there was rocky spots when I was doing the material.
Mine was I was actually pretty happy when it was done because I was like, oh my gosh, I actually finished this and it took so long. So I was happy about it.
Well, when I saw my dress, I was like, wow, did I do that? Well, and I plan to wear it to like a dinner party or any special event.
For me, when my dress was done, like first, like I said, when you see a dress, when you start making it, you're kind of like, what if it doesn't look great? But then when we got done with it, I saw like it really came together and it looked great. But in the future, I plan to have my own company and help like sew girls can find my clothes and stuff.
I guess I just was kind of curious, like Did I do good material? Did I sew it right? Did I sew it good? Did I make any mistakes? It turned out pretty good.
What processes have you made from when you were beginning to sew to now?
When I started sewing, I barely even knew what sewing was. But now I'm making dresses and I'm working to be a fashion designer.
Okay, so at the beginning, it was kind of hard to me because I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Because you're like first starting off. But as soon as I kept going, like every week I was getting better and I was going faster. And it turned out really good. So I feel happy about myself.
When I started, I was confused because I was just like, am I really gonna do this? Do I really want to do this? And I didn't know how to sew or anything. I was beginner, fresh, new, but I'm a quick learner now. So I learned a lot of stuff of how to make dresses, how to use a sewing machine, and now I'm pretty sure that if I want to make a dress, I can go home and make one by myself right now because I know how to do it now.
From the wow factor at the beginning to now where you're like, wow, I'm amazing. That's how it's done.
Well, when I first started, I wasn't really new, but I was because I had watched my aunt, which is a fashion designer, and I actually modeled for her before when I was 6. And I wasn't really I might mess up, but I was like, I'm not gonna do this right.
When I first started, I used to do hands-on. Now you use it with a machine. As usual, I thought I was going to hurt with the finger because my...
Some of your designs have been showcased either on the runway or in a magazine. How did you feel about that?
I felt amazed because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually in my own magazine with all these other designers. And I felt very happy for myself.
It's been a great feeling.
My experience was, I'm in this magazine. I'm a designer of 2 dresses now. I worked with other designers, probably not around my age, but I worked with them and I had a great time.
When I saw my dresses featured in magazines or runways, when I see them in runways, it makes me happy. It makes me, sometimes cry because it's like it's really up there, like people really wearing your stuff. And when I see it in a magazine, it makes me happy because I can show my family. I go home to my family and show them, like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I will be something in this world.
It's fine.
Well, for me, I haven't really been in a magazine yet because I just started. But when I do, I'm going to be really happy for myself because I never really do anything. I just like reading and stuff like that. So I'll be pretty happy.
So tell me, why do you think it's important for girls to know something about sewing?
I think it's important for girls to know about sewing because I feel like girls who go to the stores and get their clothes from other people, they probably think, could I do this? But then they probably doubt themselves because they don't know how to do it. But I feel like this gives them a chance to learn how to sew.
Well, I feel like it's important for girls to learn how to sew so they can get a head start in their sewing career if they want to become a fashion designer. And also, at least you don't have to spend so much money on a prom dress.
I think it's important for them to know how to sew because, like she said, when you go in the store, you shouldn't, for me, it's just when you go in the store, you shouldn't always just want to spend your money on something. You can make your own stuff, you can make your own prom dresses and stuff. You don't have to always spend money when you can do it yourself. You just gotta have faith and you gotta believe in yourself.
For me, it's important for girls to learn how to sew because if I have something that I want to stitch up because it ripped somewhere, I can just stitch it back instead of buying the whole pattern.
Girl power all the way. So I guess it's important for everyone to know something about sewing. And now I'm ready to sign up for a few lessons myself. Those have been very inspiring. For those of you who are interested in sewing or just becoming a fashion designer, ask your parents to contact someone in your community. And until next time, bye!
Bye!